Welcome to my Facebook channel. Welcome to my show, the show where we delve into the lives of extraordinary individuals who inspire and motivate us with their unique stories and experiences. I'm your host, Muhammad Hassan Khan, and today we have a truly remarkable guest with us. LisaMarie has a wealth of experience and a heart full of compassion. For 12 years, she dedicated herself to the noble profession of special education, making a profound impact on her student lives. After her rewarding teaching career, Lisa transitioned to a completely different field, bringing her skills and dedication to the role of office manager at a sand and gravel production company. She excelled there, demonstrating her versatility and leadership. 2 years ago, Lisa decided to retire, but retirement was just the beginning of a new chapter in her life. She now successfully runs an online business, showcasing her entrepreneurial spirit. But that's not all. Lisa is also on a mission to open a rescue farm for animals, combining her love for animals with her passion for making a difference. Today, we are going to explore Lisa's incredible journey from her years in education to her role in the corporate world, and now her exciting endeavors in business and animal welfare. We'll hear all the challenges she faced, the lessons she learned, and the dreams she's working towards. So sit back, relax, and get ready to be inspired by the story of a woman who continuously reinvents herself while staying true to her values. Please join me in welcoming LisaMarie to the show. Welcome, ma'am.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Thank you for
That
joining me.
sounds so
And
nice. You
I'm
made
very
me.
grateful to you. So I'll
Yeah.
just start by
You,
asking you, can you
go
tell
ahead.
us a bit about your early life and where you grew up?
Sure, I can. And I just wanted to thank you. That was a wonderful introduction. You made me sound very good. So thank you. Um, Lisa Marie, I've been married for 42 years, 43 this year. That's a lifetime. And we have one grown son, and we live on a 40-acre farm here out in kind of in the middle of the woods in Wisconsin in the US. It's absolutely beautiful. And I came from the city of Chicago. So it was quite a difference for me moving from there to here. But as you can see, everything worked out fine. So,
That's great. Okay. What were some of your interests and hobbies as a child?
baseball. I played baseball 24/7. I lived, breathed, and ate baseball. I was very good. And my folks got into it pretty heavy with me. So they were coaching, and pretty quick they were president of the league. They were commissioner. They just really got into it. And we ended up on a traveling, uh, it was a a football or a softball. I mean, class A. We weren't like a triple A or anything like this. I was like 13 years old, but we did very well, and we traveled around all of the close towns by where we lived, and we ended up winning the state championship. So that was kind of cool, fun. It was fast pitch softball. And I lived it. I wanted to do it every day. So and
Great.
that there
Okay.
was
What
no other
inspired you to
hobbies.
become a special education teacher?
Um, I think growing up, this is hindsight for me because I didn't know it at the time. But looking back on it now, I think it had a lot to do with my younger sister. And she was 3 years younger, and she was deaf. They don't know if she was born deaf or if it was from an accident, because she did fall out of a two-story bedroom window when she was a baby. She landed on the concrete on her hands and her knees, and her head bounced off the concrete. And myself and my older sister were outside playing at that time, and we saw it. We saw her come out of that window. I don't remember anything after that, but I do remember growing up with her, and she had no hearing, and so she did not talk properly. You know, deaf people can't hear their sound, so she didn't talk correctly. And other children back then were very critical, very hurtful, and not respectful of other
Okay,
people's
great,
feelings.
great. Can you
No,
share a
really,
memorable experience or a story from your time as a teacher?
um, as a teacher, no, not really. I think learning the needs of special kids with special needs, Dottie, my sister, is the one that made me become empathetic, you know, compassionate about children with needs. I always was defending her. So that is what pushed me into that area. You know what I mean? But during my school experience, just meeting the needs of each different child was reward enough. There is no one specific story or anything like that. I think more so when I was a child, that made me kind of veer into that area, you know, of special education.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay. What were some of the biggest challenges you faced in this role, like as a teacher? Were the student hard to handle or were they easy?
No, some were easy and some were very difficult depending on what their special needs were. I had this one little boy um, that had autism. And when kids have autism, they need routine. Everything has to, they got to know what to expect. Otherwise, they feel very uncomfortable. I was having a difficult time um, understanding his needs. And he just started kicking me so hard. He left little dents in my legs, in my shins. And I had to contain him and got him down to the principal's office. And the principal couldn't handle him either. He started kicking the principal. So it was an experience that I did not want to experience again. But, you know, having the patience was huge, to be able to just kind of step back and look at the bigger picture, and try to put your mindset where they are, you know, and understand they are special needs for a reason. They need special things in order to socialize with people and live as the rest of us do. So it was very, very interesting. So many different types of kids. Yeah. So
Okay, all right. Um, and what prompted your transition from teaching to working as an office manager at a sand and gravel production company?
um I loved my job teaching kids, being at the school. And I did that for 12 years while my son went through his 12 years of school. I was at the school. So now, and my husband, he worked out of town. So I would only see him on the weekends. And he had a chance to take a job closer to home, um, supervising a different gravel pit. And he needed an office manager at the same time. And our son was graduating. So I opted to change jobs and be on the road with my husband instead of being home alone. So that's why I switched careers, and then I did that for the next 20 years. So
Okay. Did your skills as a teacher help you in managing an office?
actually it did because first of all, I learned patience. I always need that. I don't care what job you got, but organization, no skills. Um, being able to multitask, that was crucial in running an efficient office. As a very, very busy gravel pit. Holy cow. Yeah. So many trucks going through my, through the gate and through my office. And then plus, dealing with contract bids, highway work. There was just so many things. And then plus I took on um, the job of safety coordinator as well, because we are MSHA, Mine Health Safety Administration. We have to comply with all of their rules. So I had to teach the workers all the safety things about the business, what they could do, what they couldn't do, what they had to do during certain tasks, you know, conveyors and fencing and guarding and being able to report into the office. You can't just go amok through the pit. You needed to check in, so that we knew where you were at. Yeah, there's a lot involved. So my teaching skills absolutely helped me in a number of areas.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. What were some of the key responsibilities and challenges in your role as an office manager?
The safety thing. The safety thing was a big one because this was a company that had many owners, many bosses. Okay. Sometimes too many bosses, but getting the bosses themselves, the people that were in charge of these projects to comply with the rules of the pit. Because if they weren't complying, our customers were not complying. So that was a hard one to get through. Yeah, it was challenging.
Okay, that's great. That's
Mhm.
great. How has your life changed since retiring like 2 years ago?
It's changed a lot, a lot. I'm still adjusting. I got to tell you, I love the fact that I sleep until I want to get up. I don't have to get up to an alarm. I don't have to run off to a job where I am securing somebody else's future and not my own. You know what I mean? Now I can pursue what really
Okay.
makes me passionate.
What motivated you to start your online business and what products or services do you offer?
I offer opportunity. Um, I offer people that are struggling to make ends meet in this economy, and I offer them a free opportunity, and I put them in front of my mentor, and my mentor teaches them the way. It's a amazing opportunity, but one of their products is what got me started because it helped me so much. But I don't promote products because we have far too many. I offer the opportunity, I get them started, and then they can pick their products. You know what I mean? Because one of our products is CBD oil, which has huge controversy. And there was a lot when this exploded back in 2017, there was a lot of companies that were not good companies. Everybody coming up trying to make rich fast, right? And there was a lot of bad companies out there. So people had bad experiences, and I did not want to bring a product to them that they may have had a bad experience with and be totally turned off by me. So that's why I don't lead with products.
Okay, great, great. Okay, can you tell us, like the student we have, we are like teaching them how to earn money, like to make them a businessman. So what are
Mhm.
some of the most rewarding aspects of running your own business?
Being able to contribute to where my heart belongs, that's huge. My online presence is all about the rescue farm. All about it. It's about me growing personally with my personal development and having me become the person I need to be in order to succeed as an entrepreneur. And it's not, I mean, anything that I earn is going into that rescue farm. So it's not for me personally. It's for what can I give back, you know?
Okay, okay, very well, very well. Okay, tell us what's inspired you to open a rescue farm for animals?
You know, we live on a gorgeous 40-acre farm. There's a barn. I mean, there's outer buildings. We've got it partially fenced in. We're continuing with the fencing. It's perfect. It's big enough to be able to house many, many animals. So I'm excited about that. I mean, we don't farm. We're not farmers. So what better thing to do with a piece of 40-acre property? Open it up to the animals. Mhm.
All right. Okay, can you tell us about your plans for the rescue farm and what type of animals you hope to rescue? Like, is there any specific animals or you are looking for all of them?
All of them. All of them. Horses, pigs, sheep, lamb. I mean, dogs, cat, anything, ponies, donkeys, turkeys, chickens, whatever. Whatever needs rescuing, I have a place for them. Mhm.
All right. Okay, so what steps are you taking to make your dreams of a rescue farm a reality?
Well, funding is the biggest issue. Isn't it always, right? So I did get my YouTube channel monetized, so that's going to help. Uh, I I need funds in order to do this. I can't do it myself. I can offer the property, I can offer my hard work, but the money has to come from donations, contributions, volunteers. People can volunteer help here. There's going to be a lot that's needed. We have to feed them. We have to have a veterinarian on hand. There's so many details. And then it's almost like a catch 22 because there is funding out there, but you have to be established in order to get that funding, right? Well, it takes money to get established. So it's taking time, more time than I thought it would. But I have faith that maybe I'm just not ready yet. Maybe I'm not that person that I need to be yet, because I do believe if we are, everything will happen. You have the faith. I can manifest my dreams. Absolutely. I just got to keep believing it will happen. I have to be patient. Yeah.
All right, all right. You have like a long and beautiful and exciting journey. Looking back, what advice would you give to your younger self?
Listen more, talk less. Listen, we have two ears and one mouth for a reason. Listen more and talk less, because we only know what our immediate surroundings are. That is all we know. What people tell us, right? We have knowledge at our fingertips now. We can learn anything, do anything online. Technology has grown tremendously that anybody can learn and do whatever it is they want to do. So I would tell my younger self to be quiet and listen more and learn more. Put yourself in front of a mentor. If you know exactly what you want to do in life, if you know what that is, you find somebody else that is doing exactly what you want to be doing and they are documented successful, and then you mirror and match everything they do. I have been fortunate enough to find somebody like that. And now even people that I bring in to what, if it's my business or whatever, I can put them in front of somebody that can show them exactly how to get what they want. And for that, I am super blessed. Not many people have that. And I have it for free. So that means anybody that joins my business, they get that for free too. So that's pretty cool.
All
You know,
right. Okay.
could you see being taught by
Sounds
a
great.
man
Okay.
that's
What values
responsible?
or principle have guided you throughout your life and career? If a student would follow you that way, you want to give them that advice?
I think God's word, being a child of God, He created me. We are all unique individuals. We all have special talents, you know, and we just have faith and follow God's word. And you do everything right. You do it for the right reasons. You just be a good person. Be a good person.
Okay. And how do you balance your personal life, online business, and plans for the rescue farm?
Uh, prioritize, prioritize. Obviously, my home comes first, the rescue farm, and then whatever else is left. You just do it. Um, I don't spend a lot of time every day on the computer. I choose to be outside working on things that need to be done around here. That is more important to me than getting customers or other affiliates into my business. That will all come. That will all come. But this is my priority, getting the farm ready for animals. Whatever else is left just kind of falls in there.
Very well. Okay, what legacy do you hope to leave behind through your work and personal endeavor?
The legacy would be an ongoing rescue farm. Plus, I wanted to open a summer camp here for orphans as well. Orphans, children in general, and animals, perfect mixture. Perfect mixture. I want it all there. I want it all. That's the legacy that I want to leave. And when somebody says my name and thinks of me, I want them to think compassion and kindness and gratitude. I want to be remembered for that.
Okay, so tell us, what are your goals for the next few years, both personally and professionally?
Uh, Getting the rescue farm up and running. I don't plan I don't want to devote 24/7 to it, but I do until it's up and running and ready to go. And then I can delegate more. And then for my personal, I would like to start traveling quite a bit more. I want to travel. but I got to have the rescue farm up and running first. Yeah, and that's the only plans I have right now.
Great. Is there anything else you would like to share with our audience and our students and with us, all Pakistanis and all over the globe? Of
You know, I grew up at a time there was no technology like we have now. I mean, we have Chat GPT, we have all these things that we can use, the world of knowledge at our fingertips. And I think that is so exciting because if you can believe it, if you can see it, if you can dream it and know exactly what you want to do, your vision, and you think about that every single day, you will bring it into fruition, whatever it is. You don't even have to know how it's going to happen. Just believe it, dream it, and you will manifest it. You absolutely will. And show your gratitude just like you already have it. Act as if you already have it and show gratitude like that, and it's going to come that much sooner. It will.
all right. And tell us, where can our listeners follow your journey or get involved with your rescue farm project?
I would go to YouTube, and it's youtube.com at Buddy's Place. And it's spelled a little bit differently. So I'm going to type it into the chat here so that you can see it. And then just go to YouTube and search me. And there you go. Buddy's Place on YouTube. And of course, I'm on Facebook as well.
Great, Lisa. It has been a pleasure talking to you, and
Thank
it
you so
was a
much.
great experience seeing you. And
Mhm.
you are a great hope for our student and a great inspiration. Thank you
I
so much for
appreciate it.
joining me. Have a
You
great
bet.
life and have a great
Mhm.
future. I'll talk
Yes.
to you again,
All right.
hopefully. All right. Bye
Bye-bye.
bye.
Thank
Thank you so
you.
much. See you.